Such a great story. He immigrated to
Was that
this
the
country
open?
as a young boy, started out on a roofing crew at the age of 14. Today, he owns and operates one of the most successful roofing companies in Michigan. They do everything from roof repairs to complete replacements. Victor's big on your roof and roof maintenance right now. And in fact, your roof's just like any other part of your house. It needs upkeep. Victor's Roofing is the exclusive dealer of the best roof maintenance product.
Yeah, what's to your
Roof Max.
right?
And
You're
all
right. What's that
rejuvenating
light
oil
out? Yeah,
that
that.
hydrates your
A
shingles
light?
and extends
Oh, it's
the
a lamp or
roof
something?
life to 15
Yeah.
years for just a fraction of the cost of a total roof replacement. So,
I see it.
without the complete roof
You're
replacement,
a little dark
or
because of
extending
that
the life
lamp.
of your current roof with Roof
You
Max, call
probably-
today for an appointment.
But you'll be in the dark if you turn it off.
66914.
Yeah, you need some light on you.
66914. Or book an appointment online at
Dana needs to turn her.
roofing.com.
Dana,
Wall Street futures are up. I'm Dick Hafer, WJR News.
Turn
And
your
now,
radio.
Paul WC.
Smith's 2020 virtual Pure Michigan tour.
Where's that coming from?
Pure Michigan. I don't know. In Michigan.org. WJR's transportation sponsor is Dean Trailways of Michigan. Online at DeanTrailways.com. Paul's Pure Michigan tour broadcasts are also sponsored by Shetler's Mackinac Island Ferry. Family owned.
There it's gone. Good Monday morning to you. It is the 18th of May, the 139th day of 2020. There are 227 days left in the year. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. And something very special today that the guys tried out Friday and worked out nicely. We're coming to you online as well with our video, live video, if you will. With our StreamYard broadcast, which you can find at wjr.com/Pure Michigan Tour or facebook.com/WJR Radio. So not only can you hear the broadcast, at least for these first 45 minutes of our Pure Michigan Tour, you'll be able to see all of us. That would include Dick Hafner, our WJR News Director, who just completed the news, Dana Clark checking traffic and weather, and our executive producer, Ann Thomas. Good morning,
good
Ann.
morning. Good morning, Doug.
Good morning.
I got so much sleep taking off last Thursday and Friday. I think I got about 13 hours of sleep each night.
Wow.
Which is probably more sleep altogether than I got during the 50 days of straight broadcast time during this pandemic. So it's good to be well rested. Of course, you know how Sunday night is. So I get all that sleep Thursday, Friday, Saturday, virtually no sleep.
Welcome back to the real world.
So here we go. We have our day number one of our Paul W. Smith Pure Michigan Tour. It's a virtual tour for obvious reasons. And people say, well, what are you doing? We can't go anywhere. Well, fact of the matter is, you're right now. But each day, we're one day closer to being able to go somewhere. And when we do, we want you to know about all these great places in the great state of Michigan that you can visit. Now, look, this is so bizarre. Kim and I are supposed to be with our WJR listeners right now on a WJR Travel Club tour, Budapest to Prague.
Right.
That obviously got canceled. So a cruise before that with Kim and I got canceled. That was just supposed to be the two of us. Vacation time has been canceled. I came down to Naples to help close up the house here and throw my wife over my shoulder and bring her home. So that's what I'm doing today. So it's a virtual, incredible story of what we can do now in broadcasting. And you are experiencing it, and we couldn't be happier. We're happy to have you with us. So with that thought in mind, gang, what's going on? Anything in particular? Obviously.
I'd like to know when it's going to stop raining.
Yeah. It took a break. We should be done by today.
Says it will stop raining the moment it's no longer wet. That's about it for me. But speaking of wet, You got to love this priest who's in Grosse Pointe. Roman Catholic priest, they say in Detroit because they don't know the difference at the news service here.
Oh,
He has been using holy water. Remember we talked to the priest, they took away the holy water because they don't want us dipping our fingers in and with all of the virus and everything. He's spreading holy water with a squirt gun.
I saw.
I like it. I like it.
He's getting national attention.
I know. Is that Father Tim Pelk?
That at St. Ambrose Church, Reverend Tim Pelk
Yes.
shooting water into a car window as it stopped by the steps of the church on Easter Sunday. That's when he started doing it. He wore a mask, face shield, rubber gloves as further precautions against spreading the virus. He's 70 years old and he is resourceful.
He's a great guy too. Yes.
And you know all the priests. Ann knows all the priests. She's got priests in the family.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, Ann and Ed are the most holiest people I know from the Catholic Church. That's, the Cardinal and, Clark Durant, It's time to take care of a little business. It is 5:43 at WJR.
That was funny. We've got internet.
All righty, let's check it. Dana Clark and our WJR traffic and weather first, Miss Dana.
Not starting off with any accidents out there, Paul W. Just looking at flooding, of course. Closure in Dearborn. Hines Drive shut down both directions, eastbound and westbound between Outer Drive and Ann Arbor Trail. Now, WJR weather first from the Weather Channel.
What's that noise? Oh. All righty. I heard Dick or somebody typing, and it frightened me.
That's me.
Who was that, Dana?
Nobody's going to do the 6 o'clock news for me. I've got to do it
Right.
myself.
This is I don't know.
The hardest part of the
You see me,
roundtable.
see me turn like this.
Talk
I'm-
about the roundtable, same with Dana, and then all of a sudden we expect them to perform. It's great for us too
I'm
because
working while you're talking.
we see everybody, even when we're in the studio, because they're off in their own little side studios. So you're seeing them while we're seeing them. Let's check in with the guy who's with us from noon to 3, Monday through Friday. He's Rush Limbaugh, and he's here right now.
An important move that President Trump made to deal with the coronavirus outbreak early on was to suspend most immigration into America. With lack this,
Can you still hear the typing?
immigration activists expanded their computer right into the system. Experts, because they were going to need more immigration. Experts say the economic benefits the president's immigration suspended are unclear. Well, so far, over 36 million Americans have filed for unemployment. Millions more are stuck in blue states.
So Dana,
Go back to work if they want to.
Dana, you're giving feedback.
The economy
Mhm.
as long as they can.
And
I'm here. We're on the air, which is,
Well,
this is
Wait,
Not on the air.
bring us up and down, I think.
Yeah, we're not on the air. So if you look over in the feed,
oh yeah, you're clear.
we're
Okay.
clear. We are live on Facebook right now. So
Okay.
hello to all of our Facebook viewers this morning and listeners. But we can talk amongst ourselves here, and if our
There's the mute button on the left-hand side there at the bottom.
right, and if our
So I put the mute button on for a moment.
if our Facebook listeners have any questions for us, they're welcome to send them in, and we can chat with them while we're in our break. But Dana, you're getting some.
Yeah, Brian says terrible feedback. Or wait, we go to the top or the bottom? I go to the bottom of this for the latest note.
Okay, so the feedback is coming through your headphones, Dana? Okay,
And I have to have my headphones on in order to hear the station. So if I don't, that's where it must be. But I have extreme looping. Even when I do my traffic, I have to take my headphones off because I hear looping. When anybody talks, it's extreme looping.
he's asking you a question there.
And you come back. Yes. Yes.
You're hearing you coming back.
Yes. It's terrible, 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 terrible.
Well, it's only the second day, so we're
Yeah.
going to figure it out.
But I don't think that when she has her headphones on, that it has anything to do with StreamYard. I think it has something to do with her equipment.
Could be.
StreamYard. Because Paul,
Okay, because I'm on Wi-Fi.
My headphones are sealed. I hold them up against my head. This is tight and this is tight. And
They don't hear me on the StreamYard at all. I didn't really say anything.
yeah, that could be. So next, Paul, when you come back in the break, talk to Dana on StreamYard and let's see if they can hear her. Just, whatever you guys want to chat about for a minute. Let's do.
Love this.
Fine art face mask.
From
Oh.
DIA.
You know what? I wanted one of those. They're
These
sold
are
out.
so cool.
They're sold out.
Oh, they're sold out?
Yeah, I wanted one of the Monets.
And there's the Scream.
Janice, good morning.
The
Good
famous
morning, Janice.
I think this is so cool.
Yeah, it is very cool.
Hi, Bev. What's happening, girlfriend?
This is so cool.
Oh, good morning from Windsor, eh?
Oh, so we can see people sending in
Mhm.
messages as we go along.
Yes, it's very cool. They'll start joining us here. So I said, if they have any questions for us, we'll be happy to answer them.
Still looping.
Good morning, Gus.
Hi, Carolyn. Philip?
Morning, Scott.
It's our first ever virtual Pure Michigan tour, and the first day of the week where we are actually coming to you. Last Friday, the kids tried it out and it worked, and we're doing it today. It's only going to get better. So you can not only listen to us, but you can watch us at wjr.com/Pure Michigan Tour or Facebook.com/WJR Radio. And Ann says, sign on, let us know you're listening, and we'll give you a shout out as we go along, like Jerry Covens, Ignash. I guess it's okay to use the whole name. Great to see you, Jerry. And of course, we've got the team together, and Dana is not being a communist party member with a star in her hat. You might recognize that from Hamilton, right?
Hamilton, hey, hey. With my Hamilton book in the background. See there?
Oh, I do see it. Oh, beautiful.
That's my Hamilton book. I have the
Beautiful.
soundtrack. I am Hamilton fan all the way. Can't wait until it comes on July 3rd on Disney Plus.
That'll be interesting.
Remember I told you that?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting to watch for any of us lucky enough to see Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
Ann and I did when we got snowed in Chicago
See, that worked out.
a year ago, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, Demetrius from Columbus.
Good morning, Jim Bella. Jim Bella's tuned in already.
Hey, Jimmy. Bev is on.
Hey, Bev.
Yeah. All right.
Nice beard, Paul.
Thank you, Jim, very much. My COVID-19.
You trimmed it up a little.
I trimmed it.
It looks good.
I trimmed it, so it's. I think it's better. I wanted to keep it until I saw Kim. But I need to put product placement.
There you go. Nice.
Devin, did we run the Devin interview? We did, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So Memoirs of a Tortoise is about to be released this week, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And Anne knows this because I sent it to her. I did a reading of the book. I'm going to start reading children's books. I'm figuring parents, teachers, grandparents, aunts, uncles like to read to their kids, and they should. It's very important, but they're so busy right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to help out a little bit with a book a week. And Curtis Paul says he's going to put it online somewhere or on the Paul W. Smith page or somewhere. You'll be able to find it eventually. This is frightening because at about 1 o'clock this morning, I started fooling around with Facebook, which I don't do. Anne certainly knows that. But I think I posted it on Facebook, which is very frightening because I don't know what the heck I'm doing with something like that. And I tried to do it on a public Facebook instead of like my private Facebook, because I don't know the difference. But I thought, well, I want it available to the public.
You would think you posted it?
I think I posted it. I tried to find it after I posted it. I could not find it.
This could be very interesting.
What's that?
This could be very interesting.
Well, it'll be fascinating.
Seeing what you may accidentally post.
Oh, I know, because it says Facebook wants access to your photos. I don't want that. I get 26,000 photos on my phone, and Facebook wanted access to them. Not every photo is one that should be accessed by everyone.
That's why it'll be interesting.
Yeah. I did like 3 takes on this thing with Kim acting as camera person for me. I hope I sent the one that was finished, the one I actually did.
Oh boy.
So, did I tell you about this? I started to tell you about these face masks from the DIA, fine art face masks. Now, there's a lot of different ones, but Anne, you said you went online, tried to get them, and they were sold out?
Yes, they're not going to be available, I think, now until June or July, but I love the Monet one. They are the coolest things ever.
These are so cool. And so you should probably go online. I don't know, go to a museum shop at dia.org or just find the DIA Facebook page or whatever for the Detroit Institute of Arts and look at their fine art face masks. They say they're now shipping. Anne has tried. They've already been sold out. And I believe it because they're fabulous.
Yeah. How much are they?
It doesn't say.
$24.95.
How much?
How much?
$24.95.
Oh, that's a good price.
That's, for having an original on your face.
That's right.
I do like.
And you look like Vincent Van Gogh. I mean, they've
Yeah.
got a self-portrait there at the DIA.
What's that? Dick?
Is there the DIA Van Gogh painting as
There's
one of the masks?
Starry Night, Dick.
There's Starry Night.
Oh,
Oh, my fave.
Detroit Industry North Wall and South Wall. Flowers in a glass vase. Hummingbirds and orchids. The Scream, which is that famous, which I think is perfect for a face mask.
Yeah.
perfect for radio.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect for a radio face mask. There's the Great Wave, composition red, blue, and yellow, and rounded flower bed. They should have put the artists' names in these because I can't remember who did what.
Right. And it would be good for
Well,
kids
that's a
to know
great
too.
idea.
It would
No
be a
wonder
very
it's-
good way
no wonder
for
it's
kids to
sold out.
learn about those artists. Thank you, Daryl. We're happy to be your wake-up team. Who are we talking to? Well, we're talking to the folks who are tuning in and watching as well as listening at wjr.com/Pure Michigan Tour or at facebook.com/WJR Radio. Now, this is only the second time we've done this. My first time. So there's going to be things that we have to learn along the way, and we will. Anything else before we break for news and come back like this again after the 6 o'clock news? Ann?
You definitely are able to order these masks right now.
Okay.
good.
Maybe the story is that they will come in June. But I'm on the site right now. Paul, you were right. DIAshop.org.
Okay.
And it's easy. All you do
I
is
love them.
you
I'm
want.
going to do it later. Although, Kim, do you have that little gift I gave you?
Yes.
I talked about this, but couldn't show you. And now I can show you that somebody, and I don't have the information in front of me. I told you about the company last Wednesday. Look at that.
Nice.
They made WJR face masks. The information is, did I put it on Instagram? I don't know where I have it. You have it, Ann, somewhere?
We put it on Twitter. I'll find it for us. Yes.
So it's a company that makes custom masks. And without us even asking, they sent us masks with the WJR logo. All right.
It's
Go-getters.
called USA Mask Market. USA Mask Market.
Like .com or something.
Yep.
557 for WJR.
It's easier to change the world than you think. Sponsor a child in extreme poverty with Compassion International, and you will change the world.
Did your
And let's check it. Our WJR traffic and weather first. Dana Clark.
Paul W. Accident free, just flooding out there and also construction. So let's start with Hines Drive. Both directions shut down eastbound and westbound between Outer Drive and Ann Arbor Trail. It is closed there. And also watching construction 75 southbound at Big Beaver. That ramp is closed through June 7th. Now, WJR weather first from the Weather Channel, sponsored by the Cremation Society of Michigan. For over 32 years, the Cremation Society of Michigan has been providing dignified cremation services without the cost of traditional funerals. For cremation information, contact the Cremation Society of Michigan at 1-800-241-3131 or visit cremationmichigan.com. More rain showers on and off today. Also, flooding is very possible. We should be dried out at least by Tuesday. A high of 60, overnight low 54, mostly cloudy on Tuesday, 68 the high. Cloudy skies, rain in some spots, currently 57 degrees. I'm Dana Clark, WJR News with Dick Hafner in 2 minutes.
So we're live on Facebook, you guys, right now.
So they won't hear the news. Our Facebook friends like Trish, good morning, Trish, won't hear the news unless they have the radio on.
Yes, Tom. That's right.
Just so they know. Eventually, we're going to try to get this working so that they'll be able to hear all the station through there. It's National Cheese Souffle Day.
Someone always wanted to ask why I call myself Dano and not Dana, but I don't.
Dano. She's a day. She's a day.
I don't call myself Dano, Fran.
There you go. There you are. I thought you went to sleep on us.
Who,
Who,
me?
me?
And
Oh,
I
no.
keep
this.
see that? I keep fading out.
I'm fading out.
Hi, Suzanne.
You see Ann locked again? Or is that just me?
No, hi, Russ. Good morning, Russ Ives, Paul.
Good old Russ
He
Ives. You
he
guys
says you-
took care of my carpenter ants at Rose Pest Solutions. God bless you.
The state health department reports 11 more deaths,
Now they
638 new cases of coronavirus in Michigan. Many of the county health departments do not report on weekends. About 20,000 people a day are being tested in Michigan. The auto companies open up their plants starting today. GM, Ford, Fiat, Chrysler all have plans to give tests to any worker showing symptoms of coronavirus.
Okay, Fran,
General
I'll,
Motors says
I'll
that they have
pronounce that
medical
better.
people on site at the plants, and they can give tests
People
on the
wonder
spot
what you
to
say.
anyone showing any symptoms.
Oh, you people.
They're all taking all the usual precautions and more. President Trump will visit the Ford Motor Company Rawsonville plant on Thursday.
Morning,
Ford is
Norman.
making ventilators at the Rawsonville plant. The Capri Drive-In in Coldwater is open. They're showing movies. Turnout was heavy over the weekend. All the movie theaters, including drive-ins,
I'm hearing
are
Dick through,
Yeah, I'm hearing Dick right now. Well,
Better.
not sure.
When Dick is on, they should put Dick backstage, and then he can do his news and then come back.
disorder.
Well, but yeah, I guess. But if we're not interrupting him or causing him any trouble,
Then it would be nice for people to be able to hear.
because
Right.
we're hearing him do the news a second ago.
Facebook listeners, bear with us. We're talking technical details because we
Are virtually zero.
See, now
don't know what.
they can't hear the cuts he's calling for.
Morning, Fran.
We're happy to be your morning family. You're our morning family.
I think I better like go out and come back in. I keep going out.
Yeah, you keep freezing.
Yeah. Curtis, do you think I should go back?
Thank you, Kathy McPherson. How do we read the whole line? My WJR Pure Michigan tour.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is asking the school districts in Ohio to come up with plans to reopen. Texas had its highest increase in coronavirus cases in quite a while. Several thousand cases were at one meatpacking plant. 8,000 young people will take part in Detroit's main summer job program. It's called Detroit Young Talent. Grow Detroit Young Talent. It puts the young people in place with private employers. The employers take on the young people and they provide money for a pay stipend. But the program still needs more tablets. The World Market Update sponsored by Mother Waddles. Donate your car to Mother Waddles. Help the poorest of the poor. Call 313 Waddles. The Asian markets are mixed. London is looking good right now, as are the Dow futures, up 271. For WJR News, I'm Dick Hafner. More coming up with Paul W. Smith.
Flood alerts with more rain. That was last
hi, Maria.
Hmm.
Are you seeing this from Fran? Annie?
Morning family. Yeah. Oh, and you met my sister Susie at Cherry Creek.
I keep going out.
It's stupid. It's National Visit Your Relatives Day. Really?
Got to do that virtually.
National No Dirty Dishes Day.
Yeah. Good morning, Maria. Any other days for us, Deb?
National No Dirty Dishes Day. National Visit Your Relatives Day. National Cheese Souffle Day.
They're really getting out of control with all these
Seriously,
days.
does anyone at the station other than Marie Osborne make a cheese souffle at home?
I've
No.
never even, I don't think I've ever even eaten cheese souffle.
Really? I'm sure somewhere along the way I've had a cheese souffle. I may not have known I was having a cheese souffle. Phyllis George died.
Oh,
Oh,
who's it?
Oh, somebody else died too. Fred
Fred
Willard.
Willard. Fred Willard.
Born and raised in Cleveland for our Cleveland listeners.
Dana.
Yes.
86. I didn't think he was that old.
I hear you.
Look, Anna's frozen again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
But
Anna,
why-
you're not frozen.
Oh,
You're-
now she's
Okay,
still
she
waiting.
is. Yeah. All right.
She looks startled.
Am I frozen now?
No. And we're all on now.
Dana,
Mm-hmm.
how many coffee have you had?
0. 0.
What are you, crazy?
No, what the?
Hello,
I'll-
Don.
I will after this break.
I'm almost ready for my
Are you ready?
good Monday morning to you. It is May 18th, the 139th day of 2020. There are 227 days left in the year. Make each and every day count. Each day is a gift. Very special gift to you today. We're coming to you not just through the radio airwaves, but also as we do this virtual Pure Michigan tour, we're virtually with you online. You can watch us at least until 6:15, and that'll probably go longer as we get some more technology worked out. But WJR.com/Pure Michigan Tour, or our Facebook.com/WJR Radio. Again, WJR.com, Pure Michigan Tour, or Facebook.com, WJR Radio. And there you'll see the smiling faces of Dick Hafner, our news director, in her Hamilton hat on, doing our, she's got the giggles, and she's had no coffee yet this morning, which is encouraging. Of course, our executive, Ann Thomas. And I can say without hesitation, my lovely wife, Kim, who's in bed, sitting across the room from me. We're finally together after
Right.
2 months.
Now she has to hear you every morning. Right close to her, huh?
Crazy. So we're doing, you heard the whole open with the Pure Michigan virtual tour because we believe in Pure Michigan. We promote Pure Michigan. I know you can't go anywhere now, but we still want to promote these folks and let you know about them because this isn't going to last forever. It seems like it, but it isn't. And each day, we're one day closer to it ending. I don't know when that's going to be. I'm just saying that it will end. In the meantime, we want you to frequent these businesses, to work with these people. I mentioned in the first part of the program, I started reading children's books. The first one I did was just yesterday. And this is Devin Scillion's book, Memoirs of a Tortoise, that's being released this week. And in that, I suggest that you try to buy these books from small independent booksellers, mom and pop booksellers, little booksellers first. I've got nothing against the big guys. That's great. But it's the mom and pop, the independent booksellers that really need the help. And we're going to try to help parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles who get very busy and could maybe use a break with somebody else reading a book because to their children or grandchildren or nieces or nephews, because it's very important. And later today, Curtis tells me somewhere on WJR.com, somewhere on the Paul W. Smith page, that will be available. We had a good weekend in terms of COVID-19. Detroit reporting no new COVID-19 deaths. Michigan with 11 statewide. So the number now is 4,891 of our friends, family, colleagues, neighbors that have died so far. And I think the cumulative total in the state, 51,142 people with COVID-19. Remember before I left you Wednesday, or somewhere around the time when our Blue Angels were coming, I said, say a prayer for them. It's beautiful, it's majestic, but it's dangerous work every time they climb into that jet. And sure enough, the Royal Canadian Air Force, we have the Blue Angels and Thunderbirds. They have the Snowbirds. The Snowbirds in Canada were doing the exact same thing to show support for the first responders and such by doing flyovers. And one of the jets crashed. And they lost Captain Jen Casey, a public affairs officer with the Snowbirds, died in the crash, according to the Canadian Armed Forces. The pilot, Captain Richard McDougall, sustained serious injuries, but not considered life-threatening. So we salute these heroes, both in the United States and Canada, and thank them for risking their lives every day. In this case, in Canada, as it was in the United States, to just try to make us feel better by doing this Operation Inspiration to lift the spirit of Canadians at this difficult time. The Canadian snowbirds. I wish that wouldn't happen, and but we knew that it could. That's why I asked for prayers last week. What else is going on?
Well, I'm looking
Speaking
forward.
of prayers, is our priest still squirting people with holy
Yep.
water?
He is still squirting people with holy water, and I said national attention. Kim corrected me, said it's international attention now. You know this priest, Dan.
Yes, I do. Father Pelk. We need to call him this morning and find out more about this. It sounds really interesting and very clever.
Very clever. I think it's only a matter of days that we'll see on national television the Pope squirting somebody with a squirt gun.
Such a great idea. I'd line up,
Maybe not.
get my bathing suit on, and head
Well,
on over.
See, now, Dana,
What?
I don't think that's what they're thinking. You know,
Well, I'm just trying to get maximum wettage
Coverage.
coverage.
You're talking about full immersion.
Yes.
Church, yes. They do that.
Right.
yeah, they do that. Yeah.
Right.
That's when you're saying.
Hey, Brian said a holy water slip and slide. There you go. That's what we
Brian.
need.
Oh, you're going to hell for that one.
No. Hey,
You can't say stuff like that.
why not?
That's a holy water slip and slide.
What?
Look at Ann; she's horrified.
The Lord has a good sense of humor, believe me.
Well, we're hoping so. I mean, we wouldn't have made any of the four of us.
That's right.
He's got to have a good sense of humor. National No Dirty Dishes Day. National Visit Your Relatives Day.
Mm,
Excuse me.
I like this.
And National Cheese Souffle Day.
Mm,
That's about covers our bases.
mm-hmm.
And I'm going to, I guess, say goodbye to the gang until we get all these things worked out. But it's been fun, I hope, for our WJR listeners to be able to see us at work, behind the scenes, as we all still shelter in place and broadcast from home. And, of course, on the radio, which is what I'm going to switch over to right now at 6:14.